Tobago's murder toll rises to 2 with discovery of a decomposing body. Complaints continue to arise from Tobago heritage performers regarding outstanding payments. PNM Tobago Council says Trinidad must be included in conversations about autonomy, and in sport, Bethel United and Signal Hill United secure victories in TFA Big 8 tournament. Good evening, I am Kristen Salandi and this is your Tobago Updates television news for Friday 12th of January 2024. Topping the news tonight, Tobago recorded its second murder for 2024 following the discovery of a body on Old Grange Road this morning. The body was identified as Akindi Bisoon of Susulans. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank brings us the details.
Covered a corpse this morning at 8 a.m. after receiving an anonymous report of a body lying on Jacama Drive, Old Grange Road. Superintendent Rodel Kirk noted upon arrival that it was suspected to be an homicide, bringing Tobago's 2024 murder toll to 2.
We got a call from an anonymous caller this morning indicating that a body was seen, the body of an adult male. Upon investigating, yes, we found a body on the side of the road. This is what the Old Grange Road.
Yeah.
The body, yes, we could observe that it bore marks of violence. It was just identified to be a Akindi Bisoon.
Senior Superintendent Kirk hesitated to reveal more information, stating that it remains confidential for now. However, the investigation revealed that the victim, identified as Akindi Bisoon, a resident of Susulans, was not residing in that area at the time of his death.
All right, so the Homicide Bureau and other agencies are there right now. The scene is being processed. The doctor who was here, Dr. Kumar, and the investigation is ongoing.
Tobago's first murder for 2024 was recorded on January 1st with the shooting death of dancehall artist Akeem Small of Patience Hill. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
A bullet was found on the compound of a primary school in Tobago. Acting Principal of Lambo Anglican Primary School, Mrs. Sheena Kerr Alexander, indicated that a live round of ammunition was discovered at the front of the school's building in around 12:05 p.m. yesterday. Kerr Alexander said that the police were contacted. They visited the school compound, took pictures and questioned teachers and staff. The police then removed the live round. Kerr Alexander urged parents not to be alarmed as all efforts are being made to ensure the safety of students. Investigations are ongoing. Moving away from crime, political leader of the PNM Tobago Council, Ansel Dennis, said that autonomy does not only involve the people of Tobago, it involves the central government and the Trinidadians as well. He also called out Chief Secretary Fali Augustine for his change of opinion on the Tobago bills that were sent to Parliament. Ariana Scipio has the details.
Following the recent death of Tobago's first Chief Secretary, Hochoy Charles, conversations about self-governance are on the lips of many Tobagonians. However, political leader of the Tobago Council of the PNM, Ansel Dennis, stated that it is not just a matter for Tobago, but the central government, opposition, independent senators, and the entire country. Dennis said that Tobago was faced with a decision in 2021, which was
whether we will continue to speak with one voice as we did from the period 2013 to 2016, or whether we were going to break ranks for political expediency.
Dennis pointed out that it is unfortunate that records show particular individuals on the island chose political expediency and their own agenda over the Tobago objective. A video was shown of Chief Secretary Fali Augustine in 2021 arguing that the Tobago bills fell short, and was followed by another video in 2024 where he stated that the bills only needed slight improvement.
In the space of just about 2 years, we went from the bills being woefully short. We went from I think at one point in time he said the bill should be torn up and thrown away, to the point that the current opposition leader was so emboldened that she herself topped the bills on national television.
Furthermore, Dennis highlighted that the clarion call from Augustine and Ho Choi Charles was to reject the bills. He shared that they went even further by writing to every parliamentarian, citing many issues with these bills.
5 of them which were already catered for in the bill, and said to the parliamentarians, either you make changes to this or reject it. In other words, it's my way or the highway.
Dennis noted that Tobago should have obtained its autonomy a long time ago had the bills received the necessary parliamentary support. However, he is of the opinion that autonomy would not resolve every issue the island faces, especially problems such as poor leadership, dishonesty in high office, corruption and mismanagement. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
One Tobago heritage performer remains upset over outstanding payments. The details after the break.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look out below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look out below, 'cause this is your show. Live more.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Storby Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Your destiny. The best way to predict it is to create it. Do you see yourself exploring exotic destinations or spending quality time with family? However you see yourself, create your own retirement destiny with Tata Life's Destiny Personal Savings Booster. Choose from one of 3 investment options with guaranteed minimum investment returns to secure a monthly retirement income for life, with the option to choose your retirement age. So what's your retirement destiny? Call 62TATIL or visit tatil.co.tt to learn more today. Conditions apply. Tatil Life, a member of the Ansa Makal Group.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates Television News. Several performers and service providers are owed payment from the Tobago Heritage Festival 2023. A stakeholder meeting was held by the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation on Monday to address outstanding payments. However, musician Gerard Balfour is not pleased. He met with reporter Ariana Scipio, and she brings us more details in this story.
The delay in payments to participants of the Tobago Heritage Festival has become a significant issue, with numerous individuals still awaiting compensation. This concern has led to backlash from the Minority Council against the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transport and Secretary Tasha Boris. Performer in the Tobago Heritage Festival last year, Gerard Balfour explained that even after 5 months, payments have not been disbursed.
Things like procurement and persons not really doing the right thing in these spaces. Yeah, so we have a lot of backlash right now happening within this space because of that.
When asked about the number of people still awaiting payments, Balfour stated that he does not know the exact figure. However, given the festival's large number of participants, he is aware that it is a substantial amount. He then shared the latest development on the issue following a stakeholder meeting.
I had a meeting with the secretary and the advisor, but the administrator wasn't there, and we know that nothing much could be done without the administrator. Yeah, so it's just still basically up in the air. Last I heard is that they're processing payments right now.
Balfour was asked if, considering the payment issue, if he would participate in this year's Heritage Festival. He indicated that he would not, mentioning that the festival is held annually, but there always seems to be a problem when it is time to issue payments.
So I think with this happening now, I think the way forward is for us to come together and have a more unified front and set our standards. So anybody employing us, it will be of a certain standard, and we expect it to be treated with a certain level of respect.
Furthermore, he was asked, as a person in the performing arts, if the current administration respects them. Here is what he thought.
I will say no, but I wouldn't just say this administration. You know, this is something that has been ongoing. The respect wasn't there for artists and performers and even, you know, service providers.
Balfour stressed that it is about time that service providers are guaranteed timely payment. He also reiterated that one thing he is certain of is that Tobagonians do not get paid properly, and it needs to be fixed so that they can go out there and perform with a free mind. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Kevin McKenna of Kalingo Sands is the new president of the Tobago Promoters Association Executive. An election was held on Thursday during the first annual general meeting of the association at the Shore Park complex, where McKenna won the majority vote. He, along with the rest of the executive, will serve for 1 year. The remaining members of the executive are as follows: Quincy Trim of DXL Promotion as Vice President, Vanessa Boyce of Shore Vibe as Secretary, Chantel Jofield Boris of Wacky Entertainment as Treasurer, and Christy Jada Scipio of Jada K Music as the Public Relations Officer. Looking ahead to 2024, the TPA stated they are focused on strengthening collaborations with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Copyright Organization of Trinidad and Tobago as they seek to improve the hosting of events on the island. The TPA was formed in 2023 to streamline hosting events for the Tobago October Carnival in conjunction with the THA. They aim to build on that relationship and develop a strong events tourism product. From event promoters to Panorama. As the sun dips below the horizon, the stage is primed, and the excitement is reaching a crescendo at Skinner Park in San Fernando, where TNTech New East Side Dimensions is set to enchant the audience in the Panorama 2024 Small Conventional Finals. Travicia Phillips has part 3 of Rhythmic Odyssey as we delve into the preparations for Panorama.
The beat is on, and Tobago's TNTech New Eastside Dimensions is gearing up to bring the vibes to the Panorama 2024 Small Conventional Finals at Skinner Park tonight. In an exclusive interview with Tyreek Mahabal, the band's public relations officer, we got a peek behind the scenes. With Topo Band by Lord Kitchener, expertly arranged by Kirsch Ramsey as their musical weapon of choice, Mahabal explains,
the song is detailed and sung about a band coming from the countryside that persons in the town area don't believe have the ability to play and execute pan music. So that's the inspiration behind the song, because everybody know we are TNTech New Eastside Dimension and we come from the east, the countryside of Tobago. So we are going to town to show them that we could play pan.
Preparing for the competition was no easy task, but Mahabal is confident that the band is well prepared to deliver a performance that will maintain their winning streak in the competition so far.
Yeah, a lot of pressure comes with it because it's hard to retain a position like first, two back-to-back rounds, and especially coming into the finals. Everybody could be gunning after us, but we are real confident and we are composed and relaxed, and we believe that we have it right here.
Offering insight into their challenges, Mahabal stated that they persist in their efforts to be the best.
Every band faces its own different struggles. I think our major struggle was like time arrangement and practice hours. That was our major problem this year. And sometimes, the transporting of our pans and racks and things to come to town to go to Trinidad and things, that mainly is the struggles that we face as a band.
Tiantec New Eastside Dimensions will be the second band to perform in the Panorama competition.
We confident going all the way through number 2, number 1. We could have been the opening act, and we wasn't worried. We have it. We so confident.
Despite the challenges, Mahabal proudly mentioned that the band maintains a high level of youth involvement.
Well, you're never too satisfied when it don't have enough youth. I mean, for a band that came from a long way, I think that this year probably one of our youngest bands ever, and we encourage young persons to continue to come out and learn about the pan and learn about the culture.
The stage is set for a night of musical magic at Skinner Park, San Fernando. The energy is palpable, and Tiantec New Eastside Dimensions is ready to leave an unforgettable mark on the Panorama 2024 finals. Tune in at 7 p.m. and feel the rhythm. Teresa Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
Now, we cannot feature small bands without highlighting last year's champions, Uptown Fascinators. In part 4 of Rhythmic Odyssey, Travesia Phillips tells us about Uptown Fascinators' uphill battle to retain their crown.
As the grand finale of the series Rhythmic Odyssey, Tobago Updates conducted a behind-the-scenes interview with the two-time reigning champions of the small conventional band competition, Uptown Fascinators. Band arranger O.J. Richards provided an exclusive insight into their musical journey and shared aspirations for the finals tonight in Skinner Park. They will be performing Chutney Bacchanal by Chris Garcia, which Richards admitted is a bit unconventional.
The inspiration for the song was just trying to come different because, I mean, we are the defending champions for 2 years running, and we know guys are going to come harder, they're going to come way harder, they're going to come out of the box. So we still wanted to see how we could set ourselves apart from the other bands and come in with a different genre of music.
In response to the challenge posed by fellow Tobagonian small band Tiantec New Eastside Dimensions, which secured first place in prelims and semis, Richards is ready to battle.
I'll take it as, you know, that challenge because we come in it. I mean, if we didn't notice, we are creeping up, not even creeping, we're leaping up. We started off a little shaky at the prelims, we dropped to 11th place, and we jumped in the semi-finals to 5th place. That's a 17-point increase, and we are now only 5 points away from the leading band, and we plan to cut down them numbers and take the win again. We want to bring it right back home to Uptown Fascinators.
Discussing the challenges faced by players during this competitive journey, Richards emphasized the significance of motivation.
Challenges of the players' mental based on the result from the preliminaries. You know, you still have to kind of keep them motivated and myself motivated as well. But based on the judges' remarks, we knew what we had to do. We went back and did our homework and came harder and stronger, and then the results show that, and we want to just push it even further for the finals.
Highlighting Uptown Fascinators' predominantly youthful composition, with 95% of players below 30, Richards encouraged others to join the steel pan community.
It's an avenue that you could keep yourself out of trouble, and I would encourage anybody to get into the steel pan. There's also young arrangers coming up. There's Kimani from the Plymouth band that he unfortunately didn't make it into the finals, but I've been saying over and over, give this guy three more years and he's gonna have me on my heels wondering what he coming with next, because he's
delving into the strategic aspect of the competition, which has emphasized the significance of playing positions.
You have to look at the bands that's around you. So once most of the heavy hitters are up on the top, it's good to be kind of with them. It's not necessarily all that great. Well, me personally, my preference is not to stray too far from the heavy hitters. So we are actually in a very great place because we're right center, and most of the heavy hitters are up above us. So we can look and say, all right, we need to come harder and we need to, you know, get into our gear. And
will Uptown Fascinators reclaim their title and edge Tiantec New Eastside Dimensions out of the top spots? The Panorama 2024 Small Conventional Finals promise a night of musical mastery with energies soaring through the roof. Tune in at 7 p.m. to witness the crescendo of this unforgettable journey. As the clock ticks down to the finals, Uptown Fascinators leaves us with this. Teresa Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
The Dwight York Stadium is heating up with the TFA Big 8 action. We have sports news after the break. Stay with us.
As you come in. Long time I see you, Joe. This day Nation, pumping. Already ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Stephen to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about that. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla. I thought it was your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two, better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yo everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Tobago Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee as we are matching or beating any quotations.
At JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs. Carrying top brands such as Acer, Samsung, HP, and much more. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JKTechTT or visit jktechtt.com. Quality tech is just a click away. JK Tech. Evaluate your shopping experience, your tech, your way. Call or WhatsApp 383-2651. Shop smart, shop JK Tech.
Thanks for staying with us. Action is heating up in the football arena as the Tobago Football Association Big 8 tournament progresses. Check out the highlights in this story from our sports reporter Marcus Daniel with special coverage by Tobago Sports Live.
The youthful Eagles United outclassed their more seasoned opponents, Bethel United, to walk away with a comprehensive 4-0 win in match day 2 of the Tobago Football Association Ascension Big 8 tournament. On a rainy afternoon at the Dwight York Stadium, league debutants Eagles United were too fast, too organized and well disciplined for Bethel United. Up front, the vibrant Cassidy Davidson and Zan McCool kept Bethel's goalkeeper busy throughout the contest. In only the 8th minute, Davidson was the provider of a right-sided cross for Ajani Grant to blast home for the first of a double. 3 minutes later, Davidson showed pace and power, running onto a well-weighted pass from goalkeeper Kessel Allen. In the second half, Grant had his second of the night in the 48th minute from a quick counter-attack midway in their half of the field. Shaquille Smith's 68th minute long-range effort capped off a near-perfect night for the high-flying Eagles United. In the second encounter of the evening, Eastern Lions Sideys FC got a dream start against Signal Hill United when the evergreen Pavel Warwick used every inch of his frame to get on the end of this delicious crossball. That early goal seemed to have woken up the boys from the hill, who leveled the score through Maurice Hackett in the 15th minute, following a good team build-up. Kenvon Marcel then gave Signal Hill United the go-ahead goal in the 36th minute when he pounced on a loose ball on the top of the 18-yard box and used the time and space given to calmly place his shot beyond the outstretched Dinoon in goal. Sideys had only themselves to blame for not having leveled the scores when in the 52nd minute their shot in front of an open goal was hit waywardly high. Signal Hill made them pay in the 85th minute from the penalty spot with Miguel George as the goal scorer. Matches continue on Sunday with a double header at the Corlan Recreation Ground. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
karate students were awarded new belts in a special ceremony hosted by the Martial Arts Association of Tobago. Interest in the sport has been growing on the island, and we have the details on the achievements of the karate students in this report from Marcus Daniel.
The Martial Arts Association of Tobago recently held a belt ceremony to honor karate students who participated in the November 2023 grading. The ceremony took place at the Pentecostal Light and Life Foundation, where 22 students eagerly received their well-deserved belts and certificates. Notably, 8 of the graduates marked the inaugural group to complete the Pentecostal Light and Life Foundation's Primary School of Martial Arts initiative. The foundation actively champions the association's commitment to fostering wisdom, honor, humility, strength, and excellence through martial arts training. As the association continues its mission, the upcoming weeks are set to feature live demonstrations and tournaments, adding to the excitement of a packed year of activities. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
More news after the break. Keep it here.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates television news. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service is warning that 2024 would be a hotter year on record and the dry season would have worse conditions than experienced in 2023. It can lead to devastating bush and residential fires. As a result, citizens are being warned that anyone caught lighting a fire can face fines and prison time. More from Candice Jackson.
Going to be a hotter and drier than normal dry season, meaning fires can easily get out of hand with devastating consequences. So before you consider burning garbage in your backyard, decide to clear a piece of land using fire, or even light a bonfire on the beach, think twice. According to the Agricultural Fires Act of Trinidad and Tobago, Chapter 6302, you need a fire permit. This can be obtained from either the Roxborough or the Scarborough Fire Station at a cost of $10. If you decide to go ahead and light a fire without a permit, you can be fined $1,500 or face up to 6 months in prison. Once you have your fire permit in hand, be sure to construct a fire trace around the cultivated areas and buildings. Additionally, fires should also be closely monitored with water or a fire extinguisher on hand in case of any eventuality. As a reminder, avoid playing with matches, lighters, flammable liquids, or any type of fire. Avoid throwing lighted cigarette out the window of a vehicle. Instead, use the ashtray for cigarette disposal. Be aware that sparks from chainsaws and other equipment or material and some rare occurrences can cause wildfires. In case of an emergency, call 211 or 990. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
A hotter and drier 2024 does not mean Tobago will escape extreme weather conditions with disastrous implications. With the possibility ever present, the Tobago Emergency Management Agency TEMA is doing what it can to strengthen its resources to respond when the need arises. Reporter Candice Jackson explores what precautions TEMA is making in this report.
An abnormally hot and dry season does not mean an easy year for first responders such as TEMA. Director Alan Stewart recalled that years of extremely hot and dry weather in the past experienced higher than normal amounts of bushfires.
And as a result of those bushfires by 2004, when they were occurring in the hills and then you had the tropical storm, winds that of Ivan really messed up things. Those trees came down, and you find that those are some of the fuel that led to the kind of landslides that we experience.
Stewart also noted that extremely dry seasons often precede an onslaught of stronger storms. Meanwhile, dry weather can result in public health concerns.
They pointed out the health issues that surrounds dry season, and we were saying, well, what? And they pointed out, yes, the health sector was saying you see a rise in dengue as a result of when there is a shortage of water, people store the water, and if it's not stored properly, then they start breeding mosquito, and then you have outbreaks.
Diseases and viruses can also become more prevalent. In anticipation of stronger storms, TEMA is strengthening its resources. At a recent Joint Select Committee of Parliament, TEMA revealed that it had an aging vehicular unit and was in need of new equipment. Stewart reported that they should be announcing some good news very soon.
So the vehicles are on their way. It's a matter of going through the process of having them painted and also outfitted with the necessary tools. So yes, that is on.
TEMA is also reinforcing its manpower through the Community Emergency Response Team CERT and repairing outposts in certain communities with the support of the THA and the Japanese government.
It means, therefore, that our thrust towards decentralization of resources is an imperative one. And the vision back then was to ensure that we maintain two centers, one on the north, which is another critical area. Based on the studies, you recognize that these slopes really poses problems, block roads, down trees, power lines are disrupted.
At the same time, work is ongoing in maintaining emergency shelters, training shelter managers, conducting emergency simulation exercises, and setting up public alert notification systems. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Have a look at what the TNT Met Office says the weather would be like this weekend. Tonight's weather is expected to be generally fair with 1 or 2 isolated showers and low temperatures of 25 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow anticipate mainly sunny and occasionally breezy conditions with a low 30% chance of brief isolated showers. The night is forecasted to be fair to partly cloudy, with showers developing in a few areas, mainly after midnight. Temperatures will range from highs of 32 degrees Celsius to lows of 24 degrees. On Sunday, long settled periods will be interrupted by spells of light to moderate showers or rain in some locations. There is also a low 30% chance of heavier showers and/or an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures are expected to range between 31 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees. Seas are anticipated to be moderately rough over the weekend, with waves reaching as high as 2.2 meters in open waters and less than 1.2 meters in sheltered areas. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Recapping the headlines. Tobago's murder toll rises to 2 with the discovery of a decomposing body. Complaints continue to arise from Tobago heritage performers regarding outstanding payments. PNM Tobago Council says Trinidad must be included in conversations about autonomy, and in sport, Bethel United and Signal Hill United secure victories in TFA Big 8 tournament. I am Kristen Salandi. Have a good night.